Hello, welcome to Just Prime. So, as part of this video, we are going to learn something about generative AI. Some of the major three things we are going to understand it. So, let's see what we are going to learn it. So, as part of this video, we are going to understand three things. The first thing is like what is generative AI and how to build generative AI applications and what technologies we are going to use to build these systems. And the third one, we are going to learn or we are going to see some of the real time generative AI use cases or applications, how we are using to use it. So let's get started. The first one. So what is generative AI or what is Gen AI? So generative AI is part of AI or artificial intelligence. AI is a big ecosystem. What you can see in the right side. So AI is a big ecosystem, and inside that we can see there is sub modules called one of the sub module. We can see generative AI. It's a part of artificial intelligence ecosystem. So now come back to the main definition of the generative AI. So by using generative AI, we can able to generate new content like a text, images, music, video, or code from existing data. So that's a simple way we can able to define it. So the generator is a simple way definition is we can able to generate new content. It could be like a text, images, music, video, or code from an existing data. So this is the simple definition of generative AI or Gen AI. So now let's go to the second part. So how to build the generative AI systems? How we are going to build it? So there is a two steps process to build these generative AI applications. The first part is we have a lot of predefined or pre-trained models like Llama or GPT. So we can invoke them via API calls, or you can deploy the same into locally by using various techniques, right? So with that, once it's installed in the local machine or once it's available as API call, you can inject your own data with the RAG system, retrieval document generation, to generate context aware of outputs, what reside output from the your specific data. So that way you can able to generate a contextual output from an existing of your data using a RAG pattern. So this is one of the simple way you can use a RAG pattern or RAG approach or RAG system to generate a new output from an existing data. So this is one of the output. And the second one is how we are going to build really the systems. So to build these systems, we are going to use an application layers. It could be Java or Python to build the chatbots. So if you want to interact or if you want to see the real outputs, how it's generating, or if you want to give the inputs to the RAG pattern, we need some chatbots so that you can build it with various technologies like React.js or JavaScript. So you can build a chatbots, and these chatbots will really it will talk to the LLM model or RAG system, which is connected to your application data with the RAG. So that way you are going to give the inputs or you can raise your questions with chatbot, and you will be getting the response back from the RAG system, and that can be seen at the chatbot. So this is the way you can able to build a interface which we can talk to the RAG system. So this is the way we can able to build the or generative application in two approaches. One is to generate an application which will connect to the LLM models, and then we can define or we can build a interface using any technologies like chatbot kind of things, and it will connect indirectly to the application layers which will build on the like a Python, Java, etc. So these are the two steps process we are going to use it to build the generative AI applications. So the next one is what is the different or some of the real use cases or applications which build on the Gen AI applications. The first one we can see, like I said, right? So we are going to generate text, images, audio, or video, or code by using an existing data. So this is one of the real use case what we are using nowadays. We are going to generate the text, images, music, code, audio. We can able to generate various kind of outputs from an existing data. The second one is we can able to build the chatbot systems which can support the personal assistants to the operations team, or you can make it use of personal assistants. So this is one of the real use case that we are seeing in many places, the chatbot systems. And the third one is we can see many places which will answer some of the questions based on the pre-trained data of your own. So that's called the RAG based system. which will enterprise data can be injected into the RAG system, and then we can build a chatbot, so that way we can able to get the question and answer system. So this one of the third example. We can see the fourth one. It's one of the a data synthesis, or you can generate a synthesis testing data for the ML training or testing purpose. So we can give the various scenarios what kind of data you need it. So synthesis ML models are to training it, so that you can able to generate it. So we can able to generate a different or various types of test data by using this Genai applications. So this is one of the use case. Like that we are using various fields this Genai application to generate a desired output from the existing data. So these are the three things we have learned it from these generative applications. One is how to what is generative AI, so how we are building the system, and the third one is what are the different or some of the examples in real case how we are going to use this Gen AI applications. Yes, I think that's all about this video. If you like the video, you can subscribe to the channel for more subsequent updates. And thank you so much.